At 55 years old, after more than 30 years of training and owning my own gym, there are certain exercises that have earned a permanent place in my routine. And one of those exercises is the push-up. Not because it's fancy, not because it's some secret exercise, but because after watching fitness change for over 3 decades, I realized something. The basics are usually what lasts. Today, I want to talk to you about why I still do push-ups, what has changed for me after 50, and how you can even start, even if you can't do one push-up right now. You know, when I first started my fitness journey, I actually hated push-ups. They were very, very hard for me. My shoulders struggled, and I remember seeing people knock out 50 or even 100 push-ups and thinking, man, I am never going to be able to do that. But then I stopped worrying about what everyone else said and just started doing them consistently, and something changed. Push-ups became one of my favorite exercises to do. But because they're simple, that's why I love them. You didn't need a gym, you definitely don't need expensive equipment, and you don't need a lot of time. You just have to be very consistent. And the reason I believe that is because I saw it firsthand. You see, when I owned my gym, I watched people always look for the newest machine, the newest program, the newest trick. But owning a gym taught me something very special. The people who actually got the best results weren't the ones doing the craziest workouts. They were the ones who showed up, repeated the basics, and got a little better every week. Fitness is not about finding some magic exercise. It's about finding exercises you can keep doing. Some of the strongest people I knew were the ones who mastered simple movements. And that's what a push-up is. Simple, but effective. And here's where people make a mistake. They think that you have to do 20, 50, 60 in a row. You don't. If your goal is to do 50 push-ups, break it down. Do sets of 10. Do sets of 15. Build yourself up. Even today, can I do 50 push-ups in a row? Yes. But if my form starts breaking down, what did I really accomplish? At this stage of my life, it's not about proving something. It's about training smarter. It's about training smarter. I remember people walking into the gym and saying, I can't do push-ups. And I would tell them, it's okay. We're going to start where you are. Sometimes that meant modified push-ups. Sometimes it was only 5 reps. But with consistency, a month later, many of those same people were doing 20 to 25 push-ups, and they couldn't believe themselves. They got stronger. They definitely built the confidence, and they trusted the process. And I think that becomes even more important as we get older. Because after 50, most of us are not trying to step on a bodybuilding stage. We want to move better. We want to feel better. We want to get up every morning and still be able to do the things that we enjoy. We want to travel, spend time with family, stay independent. That's why I look at training totally different today. Every exercise I do has to earn its place. The biggest thing that has changed for me after 50 is my mindset. When I was 25 or 30 years old, I cared about how many push-ups I could do. That was a challenge for me. That was the ego. At 55 years old, I look at it totally different. Now I care about doing them right, slowing down the movement, controlling every single rep, feeling the muscles working, and protecting my joints. Because the goal isn't just being strong today. The goal is staying strong for the rest of your life. I also think people forget how much of your body really works during a proper push-up. Your chest is working, your shoulders are working, your triceps are working, your core is working. Heck, even your legs are helping to stabilize your body. And when you start doing multiple sets, your heart rate goes up too. That's why I love simple exercises. They give you so much value. Now, one of the biggest things people get wrong is they believe if I can't do 30 or 40 push-ups, then there's no point. That is completely wrong. Start where you are. If you need to start against a wall, start there. Then progress to a countertop. Then after that, move to a bench. And then to your knees. Then eventually regular push-ups. There's nothing wrong with modifying an exercise. The only wrong thing is doing nothing. When you do push-ups, focus on control. Don't just drop your head and collapse. Keep your body tight. Keep everything moving together. Think about an airplane landing, okay? Everything comes down smoothly and under control. Then you push yourself back up strong. And understand this, you may be able to do 20 modified push-ups and only 3 regular push-ups. That's normal because now your whole body has to work. Your core, your stability, everything. Don't quit because you can't hit a certain number. Strength is built 1 rep at a time. And that's really why I started Strength After. Because I think a lot of people reach a certain age and they think their strongest years are behind them. I don't believe that. Do we train differently than we did at 25? Absolutely. But different doesn't mean weaker. Different means smarter. Look, I'm not here to tell you that push-ups are the greatest exercise ever invented. But I am telling you this. After more than 30 years of training people, this is one movement that has earned a place in my routine. Master the basics. Stay consistent. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Start with wall push-ups. Basically come off a good section off the wall here and just start pushing on and off the wall. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, elbows flare out just a little bit, and come right back up. Take your time, push, and come right back up. Push, and come right back up. Next, we're gonna focus on push-ups on a bench. It's the same exact thing. Use your bench as your leverage, keep your core tight, and just slowly lower your chest and push right back up. Lower your chest and push right back up. If this becomes too difficult, put a leg forward. That way it helps you assist. Once your knee touches the ground, you know when to come right back up. Take your time, chest, come right back up. Now we're gonna focus on our knees. So find a mat or any area on the floor. I like to bring my knees all the way back. So what I like to do is come straight down. I'm gonna place my arms, my hands right by my shoulders, a nice comfortable area here. My knees are together, my feet are touching the ground, and I'm gonna come all the way up. Now, I'm ready to do a push-up. I'm gonna look forward, and remember the airplane I was talking about. You're gonna drop, the wheels hit, back wheels, front wheel, and then you come right back up on the takeoff. You're landing, back wheels, the body, the front wheels on takeoff. Front wheels come off, body, back wheels. Take your time, keeping your back straight, your core tight, shoulders engaged. Focus on the movement, not how many reps you could do. Focus on the movement. And lastly, we're gonna go right to push-ups. From there, once you master that, it's gonna take a little while for you to take your time, stay back flat. Like I explained before, get your hands aligned, feet are straight or spread them out a little bit, that's up to you. Everything comes up in one motion. What I like to tell people is to push the ground away from you. Push the ground away, come back down, push the ground away. Come back down, push the ground away, come back down, push that ground away. Remember, it's not about where you start. It's about not stopping. Strength doesn't retire.